Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. To return is Dallas Flowers. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Now our run with the rookie out of Oregon. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
To the ground, a 1st down run. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Pistol now for Prescott. This one deep downfield for Mingo. And he's in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown Cowboy. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Yeah!
On play action, here's Dak. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
Yeah, here we go. I think we're going to 54. Why?
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Play fake. Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And 3rd down coming up.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's complete, and it is Beckham. And he's into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 37 yards. Now, faking the give. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, New York.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Drive will start on the ground. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On the play fake, Dak. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Dak facing third and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. To throw is Dak. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Prescott. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. His throw left side is complete. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go. That's it.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Giants 14.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Play action now. Prescott. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. caught at the 3. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That is caught. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play just before the half. Pickup of 46 yards. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Giants will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Giants 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
At the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A carry here for Tracy. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 24. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb.
Here we go. 26.
On play action. Here's Dak. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he gets this up close to the 1st down. Mark him at the 32.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Yeah.
A run. And here's Mason. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
47. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yeah. Here we go.
In motion comes Beckham.
26.
We'll go play action. It's Preston. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 47.
Play fake. Prescott. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Cowboy 8. Reload. Ready.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll bring this up to the 22. Devin White at time on the stop. 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Giants.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Like that!
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down, Prescott. He's gonna air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down. What will be... They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back to the air one more time. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Wait, take.
They'll stick with him again. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, Prescott. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, Prescott. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Marked down at the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll go with him again. He is in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now he'll run. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand.
There we go, going to 53. Here we go. 26.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
There we go.
Here's 3rd and 2.
26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 on that block. First down, Cowboys.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
26.
They'll throw again. Dak. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll send a tight end in motion.
26.
On play action, here's Dak. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.